Messing up on the first try.
I was like wondering, why am
Welcome,
I flying solo? Hi.
welcome, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages. Dragon Culture Media proudly brings to you the Command Center. And my first guest of the podcast is none other than the meme queen herself, and Jeanette.
Hi.
And Jeanette, how are you doing today?
Oh, hot as hell. It's Africa, middle of summer. The humidity has arrived. The mosquitoes have arrived. Fuck, everything. It's hot.
Well, it's a bit mild. It's about 40 degrees Fahrenheit here, so
Yeah.
I don't know what that is in Celsius. But
It's very, yeah. It's not too cold though. I think it's low tens, isn't it? Somewhere between 1 and 10. I
probably. I
wouldn't know.
know 32 is 0 in Celsius, right? I believe.
Oh God, then it's
Anyway,
really cold. Yeah. Anyway, moving on from the weather.
so let's talk about what we're here for. The pilot episode of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. It is a show that is a large part of my childhood. About like how Transformers and GI Joe is for Cole Hauser.
Mm.
Um, and so my mom calls me a super fan. I don't know if I'm necessarily a super fan. I can't spend thousands of dollars like I see other people do, but I've probably over time have built up thousands of dollars in action figures. So,
Mm.
$20
I-
here, $50 there.
yeah, no, that's a lot. And we saw quite a bit when you were streaming with Carlhouse and I the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's get into the pilot episode. The pilot first aired in 1993. So funny enough, I was actually only 2 years old. Now, my
Mm-hmm.
first time watching Power Rangers was when I was 3. So it had already been on for about a year by the time I came around to watching it.
Yeah.
But we lived in Tennessee at the time. It aired on Fox Kids Channel 11, and
Mm-hmm.
they ran reruns pretty much all week long. And
Yeah.
so I got caught up fairly quick on the entire first season. Now, when the show first started, initially
Yeah.
my favorite Ranger was Billy,
Uh-huh.
the Blue Ranger. And then just about like majority of everyone else, Tommy comes in, and then he's obviously my favorite ever since. But with
Can I
the
ask?
pilot, yeah, go ahead.
No, I was just going to ask you what immediately establishes the tone of the series in the opening minutes.
Um, the first thing you see is astronauts releasing unintentionally Rita Repulsa from the dumpster, which the episode gets its name from, Day of the Dumpster.
Yeah.
And the backstory is that Rita Repulsa had been trapped for 10,000 years in that dumpster on the moon.
Uh-huh.
And it's not really explained how, but it's hinted that Zordon is directly involved in her imprisonment.
Okay, now who is Zordon? Remember,
Zordon
I know
is
nothing.
right. Zordon is the mentor of the Rangers. So
Mm-hmm.
he's the one at the beginning that tells Alpha, the little robot that assists him and everything, to get the 5 teenagers with attitude. It's not exactly what he said. He described them in a more scientific manner, and then Alpha was like, "Oh no, teenagers," and Alpha's like, "Yes," or Zordon's like, "Yes, teenagers."
Yeah.
So
And how? Yeah.
go ahead.
Sorry, now I'm a chatty Cathy. Carry on.
But the episode is fascinating because it spends about the first third of the episode just getting to know all the characters. It's not until a third way through the episode that the Rangers actually get their abilities. And even then,
Mm.
when they meet Zordon for the first time, they don't even want the powers. Um,
Oh
they're like,
wow.
nah, this is too much.
Yeah.
And it's not until Rita attacks them directly that they're like,
Uh-huh.
okay, let's do something. So, and even then, the rest of the team has to be convinced by Jason, the Red Ranger.
Yeah.
So, and he's like, guys, we have a chance to do something, be something bigger than just ourselves, and do something to help the world. And
Yeah.
so, and he ends up convincing them. Um, But it goes through different things. It introduces you to the comedy relief and Bulk and Skull, introduce you to Finster, who makes all the monsters.
Yeah.
Mentioned Zordon and Alpha. And it actually spends quite a bit of time on Billy. In the beginning, when you first meet them, they're hanging out at the juice bar, Ernie's Juice Bar, which is pretty much in every single episode. It's pretty much the go-to hangout spot for all the kids in Angel Grove. And Jason is holding a karate class at the juice bar. Now, Billy at the beginning of the series has very low self-esteem.
Yeah.
He's not very sure of himself, but he's super intelligent, and it shows that throughout the series. But like I said, he just has absolutely no confidence. And over the period of the show, him and Trini build up a friendship, not romantic in any way, just a camaraderie friendship.
Yeah.
And she pretty much builds up his confidence. And by the time Zio comes along, Billy is, not just intelligent, but he's got a backbone now.
Yeah. Makara says it was the coolest thing growing up, by the way.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Which was your favorite character, Makara? Anyway, carry on. I wanted to ask you how effective was that dumpster woman? What's her name again?
Rita Repulsa.
Rita Repulsa. How effective was she as a first-time villain?
Put it in the aspect or the perspective of it was intended for little kids. She was very menacing. Now, as an adult, you watch it, you kind of roll your eyes, kind of scoff a little. But when you think of it and view it through the eyes of a child, it is actually very scary. This is a woman who has no limits. She can pretty much do whatever she wants. And until Tommy shows up later in the season, the Rangers pretty much run ramshot over her. Like she can't do nothing. They beat her putties, they beat her monsters. The Zords just decimate the Zords or the monsters. And later on in the season, the one big battle that most Power Ranger fans know of is the battle against Cyclopsis.
Yeah.
Now, Cyclopsis was basically Rita's own Zord, and it was powered by Goldar, which was kind of like her right-hand man. And he's this giant cat ape mixed alien that has big gold armor.
Wow.
Yeah.
Makara says Tommy when he came around. Before that, it was Zach. Then Tommy and Adam. So those were Makara's favorites.
Adam was cool.
Hi, and then also just say hi to Kiwi. Did you give Kiwi a shout out for her excellent thumbnail?
Not yet, but yes, thank you, Kiwi, for the thumbnail. That was very, very gracious of her. She actually did it for free, so I really appreciate that.
Yeah, Kiwi is actually available to anyone that is in the thumbnail market, and I think she said she can manage the YouTube channel for you as well, or something along those lines. Kiwi must just refresh my memory again on everything, but yeah, Kiwi is just brilliant.
I've got her on WhatsApp. We can talk about that.
That's cool. Yeah. No, I'm just talking about for anyone else watching. If they're in the market for thumbnails and whatever, you can hit Kiwi up.
But the pilot first aired in August of 1993. There's a little bit of discrepancy because I've watched a few documentaries, and a lot of the documentaries. Hold on, go out. No, that's not what I wanted.
What happened?
Needed to go off screen, but never mind. A lot of the documentaries give different, like, exact date of when it aired. Some say the 28th, some say the 23rd. It's kind of, I guess no one really actually knows. but they all say August. So,
Yeah.
and originally, I'm probably going to butcher her name, Tui Train, who played Trini. She was not
Mm.
the original Yellow Ranger. They filmed a pilot before she came on with an actress named Audrey Badeau. It's like French, or Boudoir, Dubois, Audrey Dubois.
Oh, Dubois.
Yeah.
Dubois.
So,
Yeah.
and so she was originally cast as the Yellow Ranger, and she was actually the oldest of the cast. She was 25, and most everyone else were like 17, 18. She had an extensive background in martial arts, and she ended up leaving because she needed more money in order to move to LA from
Yeah.
Arizona, and the studio unfortunately wasn't willing to pay more. So
Oh.
they ended up parting ways over that. So Trini, they had originally had 5 groups of 5, and Trini was with one of the other groups, and they pulled her in, and she became part of the cast. So, and then Trini passed away, I believe, in 2001.
Yeah.
I believe it was a car accident, and if I'm not mistaken, she was in one of the Crow movies, and I think it was during the filming, like
Oh,
they were in the
that's
process. So
yeah, that's sad. Hi,
yeah,
Angel. Just wanted to say hi to Angel as well.
hey Angel.
Yeah. Oh, my nose is itchy. Someone must be. What is it when your nose is itchy? I know if your ear's itchy, you're going to fight with somebody is talking about you. If your nose is itchy, you're going to fight with someone. Watch out, world.
I know if like your palm's itchy, you're getting money. There's
Yeah, I think
one
your nose
where
is itchy. It's you're going to fight with someone. Does anyone know? Anyway, we're going
another.
way off topic. Sorry. I do have a habit of
It's fine.
digressing. Oh, if you
You
sneeze,
sneeze.
someone is talking about you.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I will remember that, Makara, and then one day, every time, who the fuck is talking about me now? Yeah.
Oh,
Shame
but
it's late. Yeah.
let's see here. What else I got here?
Are you going to
So,
show us any figures?
yeah, I can actually. I haven't set any out, but they're just right there. So, let's stay on the topic of the pilot and show you figures that were in the pilot. Let me see here if I can figure
Okay.
out how to.
Angel says when your nose is itchy, it's an allergy. You know what it could be, Angel? I've got a huge fan on that's blowing straight at me, which is why I'm faffing with my hair so much, because it keeps blowing strands onto my face, and then it's like ticklish. So
I don't remember.
yeah, because it's really fucking hot here.
I
So
don't
that's probably
remember
why
how
my nose
to
is itchy.
close my screen. I don't want to remove myself from it, but I don't remember how to.
What do you want? Do you want to share something?
No, I just
Or
want to like Gary and them do when they go off screen
oh,
and they
no,
go.
no. Do you see the button at the bottom there? Are you on full screen or smaller screen?
I'm on the second one that's got us side by side.
Okay, because at the bottom where the camera is, just click on your camera, then it takes you off.
Oh,
There we
okay.
go.
Yeah,
And now
that's
you
what I
can
was
go
looking
blow
for.
your nose. Now you can go blow your nose if you want to put. James has a cold houses, as sick as a dog.
The
What did
ironic thing
Makara
is,
say?
I wasn't
Yeah.
sick when I planned this, so
No, well, don't worry. Hauser was fine until I think New Year's morning.
oh
When
man,
did him and I stream? Yeah, but he basically from day before, he's just been New Year's Day. He's been as sick as a dog. So you really saw the new year in. He's still not feeling well. But yeah, chugging down on the soup. Oh
let's
God,
see here.
Kiwi talking about you all day. Kiwi says she suffers from hay fever, so she's always sneezing. And Makara said, what did Makara, you said something about does a sneezing feature? Oh God, am I loud by the way? Because I don't know if my mic is. set loud or not. Kiwi, you will tell me, am I loud? I don't want to be the loudest person in the room because I already am most of the time. Makara, you were saying it featured in Japanese anime a lot. Are you talking about the sneezing bit? Because that's interesting. My grandchild's learning Japanese for some weird reason. What are you doing, James?
I was looking for a specific comic book, but
Oh, okay. James
got-
is rummaging. I'll talk shit. Anyway, so she was sitting in the car next to me, and she was like, she had headset on and everything, and every now and again I hear this like weird language. I'm like, what are you doing? No, she's learning Japanese. So she has to keep repeating the phrases into this app until she gets the pronunciation correct before she's allowed to move on to the next phase. So it was actually quite funny. Oh, thank you, Makara. I'm not too loud.
As Jeremy and Gary says, totally professional show here, you know.
Of course, sure, of course.
So the first thing I'll show you is one of the comic books I have. I have hundreds of them, but this one was a special cover of Jess Goldar. If it'll show it.
No, it's not. Why not? Have you got a green screen? You might have to switch off your green screen.
Well, oh, it almost showed it.
Has everyone hit the like button, by the way? I'm just doing some housekeeping here.
I tried. Let's see. Is it even going to show?
Yeah, pass it to me. I'll show it quickly. Just pass it over. I'll show it.
Ah, there we go. So I have the Goldar figure.
Yeah.
So.
No, you didn't get that.
So I'll go full screen here.
Yeah.
So I got to put it in front of my face. So that's the Goldar figure that I have. And then Zordon.
Yeah.
So, there we go.
Oh, is he inside or is that your face?
He is inside the tube.
He's inside there. Wow.
Yeah. How did he get scratched? I don't know how that happened. Okay. He came in a 2-pack with Alpha. And then I've got Rita Repulsa. So this is, it's covering her face.
Yeah, no, you're going to have to put that green screen off if you're going to be showing figures. Because I can see squat.
Well, it's in front of my face there, so.
There we go.
And then Finster. And he's got a little suitcase that, believe it or not, actually opens. If I can get it off here. There we go. It opens. Uh-oh, I'm dropping them.
Wonder why.
Of course. Well, I'm just a klutz Magoo over here. Dropping my earbuds, dropping figures. All right. Let's see here. So there we go. So you see the little figures there, miniature figures, showing the putties before they're actually made. So I'll fix that later. So that's some of the figures that I have, and eventually I'll have better accommodations and not have to do the screen. But
sorry, I'm just
says in the movie he has a body, but that was after his tube broke via Ivanhoe's. Yes. And fun fact, the movie is actually a completely different universe than the series. So it actually is not connected at all. In the series, Zordon is actually trapped in another dimension, and it's kind of like the tube is like an interdimensional portal or whatever that allows his face to appear.
Okay. Do you know what I always found funny about that series? And even watching it now again, because I was trying to watch it in between doing other stuff this afternoon, is it a deliberate decision, the bad acting and the overacting, or is that done specifically to cater to a younger audience?
It's a
Because
mixture.
because it almost looks like they could be putting on a stage show at a school concert,
Right.
with all the kids, and it's all the overacting and the, I don't know, it's just the whole way it was presented. It's almost like they put it together on a shoestring budget, and there's not much that's gone into putting it together. So is that intentional?
It was intentional, not 100% intentional. Like, so the way they filmed is all of the action that you see of them in the
Yeah.
suits and everything, that is all Japanese footage from the Super Sentai series. The only time it's American footage is when you see the actors, or you see them with their helmet off or whatnot. But all of the action was Japanese footage. And then as far as like the bad
Okay.
acting and everything, you got to remember that a lot of them were really young, had no acting
Yeah.
experience. I think there was only two that had actual acting experience, and it was stage acting, not on camera acting.
That explains it. But I'm talking about the Rita Repulsa specifically. I mean, she's like, that's why I'm asking, was that intentional? Because she overacts, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, that was
So,
all intentional. She was Japanese footage, and then they dubbed over the English over top. So,
oh, okay.
so yeah, that was
Yeah.
all intentional. Yeah.
Okay.
But as a kid, I absolutely loved it. I mean, the fighting, the beating up monsters, the massive robots, and the funny thing is, there's more that connects mine and Cole Hauser's fandoms than we realize. So,
Yeah.
the creators of Power Rangers are all connected to the start of Transformers and GI Joes. They're all
Oh,
intertwined. Um,
okay. That's interesting.
so the producer over Fox Kids, she worked for Marvel back in the
Yeah.
70s,
Yeah.
and then she left Marvel and went to Hasbro, and then she left Hasbro and went to Fox. And her time in Hasbro, she helped market the series to sell the toys and so
Yeah.
forth. And so that's where they got the idea with Power Rangers. And they essentially just copy and pasted. They took everything that they did with Transformers and did it with
Yeah.
Power Rangers. So all of the Japanese toys from the show that was done 2 years earlier, they
Yeah.
just remanufactured. They already had the design. All they had to do was just rename them.
Yes.
So, but it was,
Yeah.
so that I saw that and I was like, that's really cool. And then now for decades, Bandai
Yeah.
America was the one who made the toys for Power Rangers. And then
Yeah.
it was when was it? Was it 2015? 2015 or 2018 is when Hasbro bought Saban Entertainment and Power Rangers.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the funny thing is the guy who brokered the sale for Hasbro worked
Yeah.
with Fox when Power Rangers was on in the 90s. So it was still kind
Oh.
of keeping it in the family in a sense.
Oh, okay. I see.
So it was very much a who you know type of game behind the scenes.
Oh, I can imagine. But isn't that life in general? It's
Yeah.
not what you know, it's who you know.
Yeah.
Especially this side of the world. Yeah.
So,
yeah. Are you ready for some trivia style questions? You want to
absolutely.
test your knowledge here?
Oh yeah, let's go.
Okay, you already know. I think we've already covered the first two. The official title of the Power Rangers pilot episode.
Day of the Dumpster.
Got that? Yes. And we know Rita was freed from her dumpster on the moon. Okay, so I know all of that now too. Which 5 teens are chosen as the first Power Rangers?
Okay, that's first Power Ranger. You talking about the characters' names?
I just says which 5 teens.
Okay. Well, I'm going to assume that means the characters' names. So it is Jason Lee Scott, Billy Cranston,
Yeah.
Trini Kwan, Zach Taylor, and Kimberly Ann Hart.
Aren't you too clever? Makara says in the movie he has a body, but that was after his tube broke via Ivan Ooze.
Yes, we talked about that earlier.
Oh, that's a
that
nice
was
name, Makara. Ivan Ooze.
he was a bad guy. He was
Yeah.
they had the ooze putty, and what's crazy is he was the bad guy, and yet every kid back then wanted a bottle of the ooze putty.
Yeah, that's just because it was ooze. And it's probably all the boys too. Which Power Ranger is the only one that was already involved in martial arts before being chosen?
There's actually a couple.
No. Which is the only one that was already involved?
Well, I feel like that's a trick question because I know for a fact that there was more than one. If I was to have to guess, I'd say it's probably looking for Austin St. John, who was Jason, the Red Ranger.
Oh, well, let's see if you're right. We'll check with ChatGPT. I cheat. I asked ChatGPT to help me. Jason Lee Scott, the Red Ranger. He is explicitly shown practicing martial arts in the pilot episode, Day of the Dumpster, making him the only Power Ranger already involved in martial arts before being chosen.
Yeah, that showing my nerd brain here. That the trivia is not 100% accurate because Zach already knew hip hop keto.
Yeah.
So it's established later on in the series that he was already proficient because he created it. So.
Okay. Makara says that movie was funny and fun.
It was.
Makara
it's a shame.
Makara knows her stuff too, eh? You're quite
She
the
does.
fundi, Makara. Jeez, girl. I'm super impressed.
I'm kind of a little upset that she hasn't talked about Power Rangers to me more, knowing that I like Power Rangers.
Yeah, you should have had Makara on the show with you. You guys could have talked up a storm.
Absolutely.
Yeah, maybe we should send Makara a link. Zach was a dancer and Kimberly was gymnastics.
Yep, she was. And
yeah,
Billy got most of his training from Trini and Zach. So,
yeah.
I mean, he really got training from everyone, but I seem to remember he was always hanging out with Trini and Zach.
Yeah. And
See you, Kiwi. Thank you. Thank you for coming.
Kiwi, are you going? Oh, okay. What phrase, bye Kiwi, by the way. Sorry, I'm distracted here. What phrase did the Power Rangers use to morph for the first time?
It's morphin' time.
Yes, I remember that. I've always had Power Rangers. You say when did it come on? 1984?
1993.
1993. My youngest was 2. So it was definitely when my children were babies that it was always playing in the background somewhere. That and Princess Bride. I swear I could, all those like Princess Bride and Little Mermaid, all those programs, I swear to fuck, I could probably recite the entire dialogue from the movies.
Now it's now that show really took off for me when Tommy came in.
Yeah.
But I wanted to focus on the pilot because I mean the pilot is what made it all. The thing is when they first started the show, none of the executives believed in it. So they were only given at first a budget for the pilot and only the pilot.
Oh, okay. So they didn't think it would go anywhere.
Mm-hmm. And then they showed it to like a bunch of like test kids, and they said the whole 22 minutes the kids were glued to the screen. So they ended up getting approved for it. And
Okay.
it's funny because that show, you got to think about this. That show made billions of dollars, like hundreds of billions of dollars in the 90s.
Yeah.
Like that's still a lot of money today. That was even more money back then.
So it's not on the air at all anymore.
So
And,
when Hasbro bought it, they did a couple more seasons, and it's been on hiatus for a few years. Last I heard, that Hasbro made a deal with Disney, and so Disney's going to be producing new content. And then, oddly enough, for whatever reason, Hasbro, a toy company, licensed the toys to another company. So it's like they own Power Rangers, they're a toy company, and they don't even make the toys for their
so the
property.
merch, yes, the merch goes to someone else.
So I'm just like, I don't know. I had high hopes when Hasbro bought them, and
Yeah.
now I'm like, I don't know. And then they immediately go with Disney, which Disney's gonna try to put their own spin on things. They don't.
Yeah, everybody
They're
seems to hate
Disney.
Disney. Yeah, because they just seem to be catching on shit with everything.
Yeah.
Or like we will say in South Africa, catching on cock.
Well, the thing is like I hear a lot of people in the Power Ranger fandom. They talk about it's like, oh, we're tired of MMPR. There's more. There's more than just MMPR, and it's like, yes, but the problem is the people who own and create all the content for Power Rangers, they shit the bed to the point that they have to reboot. And Power Rangers, specifically Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, is what made the franchise. After that
Yeah,
series, it never captured the lightning in the bottle that it did before. So you can't
yeah,
reboot the series with any of the other seasons. You have to reboot with MMPR. Then, once you've re-established it, then you can go into other seasons.
yeah.
But they
Well, that
keep
makes
putting
sense.
themselves in a corner.
It's like they want to first make all the mistakes they can possibly make before they listen to reason. Which rangers introduced performing gymnastics?
That would be Kimberly. Kimberly
And
did.
which ranger is first shown practicing at the juice bar?
I believe that's Jason.
Yeah, I was also, because when I was watching it earlier today, it sort of opens up with someone practicing karate, and then in the background you see the people sitting at the juice bar.
Yep. So it's actually Jason and Zach. So they're sparring.
Yeah.
So for people who don't know martial arts, and I'm not claiming to be an expert at all, the
Yeah.
sparring is when you're just practicing and you're not actually trying to hurt each other, but you're
Yeah.
practicing your skills on one another.
Yeah. Okay. And there was something else. Who owns the juice bar?
That would be Ernie. So Ernie actually, he goes on for several years. I think Ernie is involved all the way up to In Space, I believe. And I believe the juice bar is still around in Lost Galaxy, but it's no longer Ernie.
Okay. And
So,
who awakens Rita Repulsa accidentally? I think you did tell me that. I might have just
astronauts.
forgotten.
Yeah.
Oh,
They're
astronaut.
astronauts.
Oh, yeah. I still can't believe that. The acting, especially for Rita Repulsa, is just so bad. But it works. It works for the character, though, because that's what you remember. Because that's when that came back when I was watching it this afternoon. And also last time when you were streaming with Carlhouse and I sort of went and looked at one or two, and I was like, oh, fuck, man, I remember this. And only because of Rita Repulsa and the way she spoke the whole time.
So the funny thing is with Rita is so there is 2 openings that they filmed with Rita. And the
Yeah.
funny thing is in the pilot is one version, but
Mm.
all the marketing and the intro is the other version. So the
Yeah.
line where she says, after 10,000 years, I'm free, that's not in the pilot.
Oh,
So
yeah.
yeah,
I wonder what
that's
she lived off, that she didn't starve to death.
well, she's a witch, so I'm assuming that she was kind of it'd be similar to like a magical version of cryogenically frozen, you know.
Yeah, probably something like that.
Although she immediately
Uh,
knew it had been 10,000 years, so she's probably a bit batshit crazy.
that probably explains the voice. What phrase does Alpha 5 repeatedly say throughout this pilot?
Ay, 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 ay.
I'm really testing you, or should I say ChatGPT?
Okay, gotta let her in. Makara!
Hey, doll, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, no complaints. Now you and James can chat away and I'll just watch.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got an extra person that I can throw questions at.
There you go.
Yeah, but
So
it's lovely
Makara,
meeting you. It's
what do you remember more, the movie or the show?
Both, but like sometimes I just go back to the movie when I don't want to like go through the entire show.
Yeah.
But
So
I
I have a set series that I go back and rewatch about once a year. So the Green with Evil saga, it's 5
mhm,
episodes. It's a 5 episode arc. I watch those. Then there's the Green Candle saga, which is 3 episodes. It's about Tommy losing his powers. Then there's the White Light saga. I think it's also 3 episodes. That's where he gets the White Ranger powers. And then crap, I'm blanking on the name. There's another 2 episodes where they clone Tommy and they bring back the Green Ranger powers and give the clone the Green Morpher, and so you get the White Ranger and the Green Ranger fight. So that's
yeah,
one of my favorite episodes too.
yeah, he's had many great episodes. Like I pretty much grew up on the whole Tommy Oliver era, all the way up to Dino Thunder.
Yeah.
So I was like, and then he had the whole episode where he had to face a lot of himself
hmm
in Dino Thunder when he had to fight his past lives, his past
Um,
Rangers.
funny thing about that, so the dream sequence where he's fighting his past Rangers, he
Mhm.
doesn't face the Red Turbo Ranger,
Yeah,
and
that's
it's
the only one they
explained
didn't
because
include.
it's because he passed those powers on to
Mhm.
TJ. So TJ became the Red Turbo Ranger. And then also the green suit used in those episodes was a completely original suit. So it had the silver decorations on top of the helmet,
Yeah.
and that was done just for that season.
Very cool.
So
Yeah. It was interesting because it like at first when I was younger, I was like, oh, they probably recast. Well, they did, but it was only because like there had that whole money dispute, uh,
mhm.
and they replaced them with Adam and Aisha
that
and
that
Rocky.
was sad. The way they did it, I feel like was wrong, but it did make business sense. Like on a purely business
Hmm.
level, it did make sense. But I feel like they could have gone about it better. Like they could have explained to the cast what they were planning to do from the beginning, so the cast could prepare for future projects.
Yeah, I think they
When
definitely fudged it all.
when do they ever do consider the cost?
Nah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not high on their list of priorities, eh?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, because obviously there's people faithful to the original three, but then another hand, yeah. But on the other hand, Adam and Rocky and Aisha were also pretty great too, in their own way. They brought something to the table.
I feel bad for Tanya and Aisha because there's a lot of people that confuse them. A lot of people don't realize that Aisha didn't go into Zeo. So It
Yeah.
was Trini for the first 2 years, then Aisha came in for the 3rd season, and then Tanya was the 4th season.
Yeah. They like to
So,
confuse Tanya with Aisha.
yeah. But
Yeah, I feel like you guys can actually just carry on with the show and I'll just drop off here because you guys both understand Power Rangers. And I'll watch you guys from the other side. How about that? Are you okay with that, Makara?
Yeah, whatever you want. I mean, we'd
Yeah,
love to
I,
have you
I
You've got a
feel
on.
much
like
better, you've got a much
I,
better co-host in Makara than with me. I mean,
I mean,
I
if it's
like
like,
having you here because I like having the
okay,
outside
I'll do.
perspective.
yeah.
Yeah, okay, well that's cool. I'll pepper you with questions then. Oh God, that's about yeah. What did I want to ask? Which season is underrated by most fans?
Ooh, Makara.
You go. I have to think.
Um, I would say for me, I would say Time Force. Now, there's a lot of people in the fandom that like Time Force, but Time Force was one of those seasons just after the Zordon era, and they focused heavily on the story. And it was also now it's debated these days, but it was the first season with a female leader. Some people don't care about that, some people do. But I
Yeah,
remember
Jen.
thinking Jen was really cool, and to me, it proved that the leader didn't have to be the Red Ranger. You know, it was pretty much just whoever had the
Mhm.
personality traits.
Well, they did that with Taylor and Wild Force too, before she was the leader and she was just the Yellow Ranger.
The problem with that is the show would constantly say that Leo was the leader. They
Mhm.
would hammer it on you. Leo's the leader. Leo's the leader. But excuse my French here. Leo was he was kind of a dumbass.
You don't
And he
know
really
what.
was.
He was kind of the caveman of the group, you know.
The
And
weirdo.
it's sad because like I didn't care really for Wild Force, but Wild Force has, in my opinion, the greatest episode in Power Rangers history with Forever Red.
See,
Um,
yeah.
and they never even attempted to recreate what they did. But up to that point, Wild Force was the 10th season of Power Rangers, and to celebrate it, they brought in every single past Red Ranger into a giant crossover, and they fought the remnants of the Machine Empire, which was the big bads from Zeo. But they pulled the suits, or some of the suits, from Big Bad Beetleborgs and used them as the Machine Empire's villains, which
Mhm.
was hilarious.
How
What
did
is
you
the
feel?
power? Oh,
Sorry,
sorry,
go
man. I
ahead.
just wanted to ask, what is Power Rangers RPM? What does
So
that mean?
RPM, I don't think RPM actually stood for anything, but they were car based suits, and
Yeah,
actually just watched.
they would like skid to a stop like cars, like.
Mhm.
So I
Yeah,
was like,
because that is
what?
apparently the season that's most underrated by most fans.
Yeah,
So
most
most fans are
fans.
right.
Yeah.
So most fans are right. Not
Um,
underrated, it just wasn't all that.
I didn't like it myself.
For me, it
Um,
was Mystic Force.
Mystic Force. Well, funny enough, I actually did meet the Red Ranger for that season a few
Yeah, you
years
told me
ago.
about that. Nick, you met Nick.
Yeah, he. Let's just say he was a free spirit. Let's put it that way.
Please do tell, what does that mean in code?
He liked to indulge in firewater.
Okay. You like to hit the bottle.
Yeah, he liked the juice.
Yeah.
He was a bit inebriated.
The whole
Slightly
time.
pissed. Slightly
He
pissed.
showed up inebriated and he left inebriated.
Cool.
And I felt bad because there was so they were filming a show where I work, and I felt bad because there was another guy who apparently is really big in Australia. He's like I think he's like a game show host or something. I had no clue who the guy was, and he was like, "You want a picture with me?" And I was like, "I'm sorry, I don't know who you are." And the rest of the cast, they just busted out laughing, and I was like,
Oh
"I feel
no.
so horrible."
Shame, James. You crushed the poor man. You thought
But apparently, he was the highest paid cast member there. Like he was the one
yeah.
that the studio really wanted.
Oh
So,
God.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
uh,
you totally pissed on his battery. Who is Rita? Yeah, sorry, man, my hair. I wonder if I must put my fan off because it's just blowing my hair everywhere. Who is Rita Repulsa's primary henchman introduced in the pilot?
Makara?
Like I said, it's been a bit of a hot minute since I rewatched the series, but she had, let's see, wasn't it the scientist dude? Because Goldar was pretty much one of her henchmen, but she also had the
Yeah, Goldar, you're right.
scientist. Yeah, Goldar.
Goldar's introduced in
She
the
had a couple
pilot
minions.
episode. Yeah. So she's introduced in that one, serving as her main enforcer and battle commander.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. There was something else as well. What was the name of the first monster created by Rita?
Ooh.
I feel like you guys should have buzzers. Whoever answers first wins.
I don't remember actually because it was Goldar that they faced in the first episode.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to cheat and look it up.
No, I'm chill. I'm busy. Hold on. No man, shit. Sorry. I copied and pasted the wrong bloody thing. Where are we? What were we talking about? The monsters.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, first monster that they faced.
Yeah. What is the first monster created? I mean, wasn't that Goldar? What method does Rita use to grow monsters into giant size?
That would be her staff.
Yeah. He throws her staff.
She uses her magic staff to throw the monster down to earth, causing
Yeah,
it.
Colhauser.
Funny
Hey,
enough is that funny
God,
enough
look
is
who's
that he was
crawled.
actually in. Oh, sorry.
Shame, how are you feeling?
Feel better, bud. Ironically, I ended up getting sick too, but I'm still here.
Yeah. That's why I said you've all made each other sick, but you're flipping continents apart, literally. Well, not quite, but yeah. Where are you from, Makara? Okay, I don't know if you can say, but I mean, obviously from the States, but like north, south, east, west?
Between, I'm there. I'm in Utah, actually.
Ah, okay. Utah is the Mormons. Am I right?
I mean, yeah, but we also have.
No, I'm just saying. I just remembered Utah from Donnie and Marie Osmond.
Yeah.
Is that right? Osmond, yeah, because they're Mormons, and I remember they were from Utah. So that's the only thing. That's put it this way: as a South African, that's what I remember about Utah.
I mean, you're not wrong, but I've met
There's more.
Yeah, there's more.
Yeah,
I've met all different kinds of people here, but
yeah.
Well, we have a Mormon church here in my little small town, so they're everywhere.
Yeah, no, but I just remember from. Okay, granted, when was Donnie and Marie Osborne? Oh my God, you people weren't even born yet.
Osmond.
But they
now,
were
is that the
Osborne. Donnie and Marie Osborne. They used to Osmond. You see, now I'm also bloody losing the plot. They had a TV show. They used to do little dancing and singing thing, and I don't know. Okay, they were big when I was little.
Now, Osmond, that's not the same
Which
family
means
as
which means they're old as fuck now.
Yeah, You're thinking of like the Billy Joel or Haley Joel Osment, Emily Osment.
Yeah, that's who
No,
was
no, no.
popped in my
They
mind.
stay way later. No, the Osmonds are from the 70s, late 70s, early 80s.
Yeah, I
Now,
know. Well,
Haley
yeah, 'cause
Joel and
the
Emily, they're from a prestigious family, aren't they? Like that's what I was asking. Isn't
yeah,
that
they've
It's
been
family?
possible because,
they've
yeah,
been
they
in the
were
biz
like,
for a while.
I think there's 9 kids in the family, if I'm not mistaken.
Oof,
God,
they're
is
about
any.
like the
Yes,
Jackson
thank
5.
you, Carl Hauser. Now I don't feel like such a fucking fossil. Carl Hauser remembers them. Donnie and Marie was huge. Yes, they were. And aren't they still performing, Carl Hauser? Oh, Sham Carl Hauser says he still feels shit, but not as shit as this morning. So at least
That's
it's
good.
looking
That's
up.
good.
Yeah.
Better shit is
Anyway.
better than worse shit.
Yes, exactly.
Well,
Definitely. I was just saying to, yeah.
if you're feeling a little lumpy instead of runny, that's probably a plus.
Yeah.
Little food joke
So
there.
at a rock mood. Am I right? Am I pronouncing that right? A rock, I hope I'm not butchering it. But a rock mood says it's in the 70s. Yeah, I remember I was little. I was not that little, but I mean, I was like 10 years old or something. And then my early teens, I remember them. They used to do a whole, God, they had big teeth. Jeez, I just know that there was a lot of teeth. When they smiled, it was toothpaste ads. Yeah,
Like
Carl
the
Hauser,
Cheshire Cat.
yeah. Carl Hauser says he thinks Donnie is still performing. Yes, I remember that. I remember he is still in stuff. I'm just not sure what. I don't watch much television these days. But yeah. Anyway, we digress totally from Power Rangers, and that's my fault. I have a habit of
That's
going
fine.
off topic. Must be my ADHD side.
We pretty much covered everything that we could on that particular topic, so I don't really mind.
No, you haven't. I haven't finished testing you yet. What weapon does each Power Ranger receive that combines into a larger weapon?
Okay, so let's see here, Makara, if she can remember, she can confirm. You've got Jason has the power sword.
Yeah.
Billy had the power lance.
Trini had the grips.
The daggers.
Yeah, the daggers. And then Kimberly had the bow.
Yep. And then Zach actually had a combo weapon that was the power axe, and it could also turn into a shotgun or a power blaster.
Oh, they just said power axe, yeah. And Billy was the power lance or lance, as you Americans say, lance. We just say lance.
Billy had the lance.
And what does it combine to form? The power blaster.
Yeah, I think the whole thing is called the power blaster, but they combine them, and
most Power Ranger weapons all combined into some kind of blaster.
Yeah.
They also established in I think it was Dino Charge. They did it with the toys. They established that all the Zords, like any season, can combine with one another. So you could take the Zords from 5 different seasons, and they could all make a different Megazord.
And how were the individual Zords summoned in the pilot?
So I think that was the one time that Zordon summoned the Zords in the pilot. All the other episodes, it would start with Jason saying, "We need Dinozord power now," and then it would run the sequence of all the Zords waking up. But I believe in the pilot, where they're still new, Jason says something around the lines of, we need help or something like that. And then Zordon tells Alpha to initiate the Zords. And then, so that's how that sequence happens.
Do you want to know the actual answer?
Okay.
They are summoned by the Rangers activating their power coins, which causes the Dinozords to emerge and respond to their call. Zordon instructs the team to call upon the Dinozords, and each Ranger uses their power coin.
It's not entirely accurate. It's not entirely wrong either. So they do use the power coins.
Yeah, ChatGPT doesn't always get it right.
So it's really more verbal. Jason calls on the Dinozords. They show up,
Uh-huh.
they jump in their Zords, and then they use their power coins and they go
Yeah.
like this, they motion like this, and it makes like a cone. And that
Mhm.
cone essentially activates the Zord and they operate it from there.
And which Super Sentai series provided the action footage for the pilot?
For the pilot, it was Zoo Ranger, or as Haim Saban says, and he's the one that says this, Jew Ranger.
And what causes the Megazord to form for the first time?
They are battling Goldar. And
Okay. And in what city does the Megazord battle take place? God, I'm going to be a proficient by the time we're finished.
say the question again.
In what city does the Megazord battle take place?
Well, the only city in
Angel Grove.
the show is Angel Grove.
I'm just nodding
Which
along.
it feels like a trick question though, because they don't always battle in the city, and I don't think they did in the pilot. I think in the pilot they battled in like the forest or the quarry, one of the two.
Yeah. These are all questions related to the pilot. So it's just what city does them. So I'm assuming it's in the pilot. What city does the Megazord battle take place in? But let's see what ChatGPT in its infinite wisdom says. Angel Grove.
Excuse me.
It's okay. Oh goodness. And everything's quiet. Oh, Donnie, Carlhauser says Donnie did the 20,000, also did 20,000 pyramid. And he also did an episode of Friends when Joey was on. Wasn't Joey on every episode of Friends though?
Unless Joey left for a bit. I'm not aware of that, but
No. I mean, he was out, I think, maybe 1 or 2 episodes when he was off to Vegas, the one where he goes to be a movie star and then the movie goes, the set or whatever, the budget dries up for the movie. And then he's working in Vegas. You see, Friends, I know. Did you guys watch Friends? Or not really?
I didn't watch it when it was on. I think I started watching it during their 30th anniversary. So when they were doing all the stuff, and I was like, I'll go ahead and check it out. So
because that
it says,
ended 20
he's saying
years
Joey
ago.
was on the game. He was saying Joey was on the game show, and so like they did a collaboration.
Said a ghost. I remember that. Wasn't Joey as thick as pig shit on that show? Well, he always was thick as pig shit. But I think I remember that episode where he kept getting the questions wrong. Yeah. But yeah, Friends aired their last show in 2004. So that's 21 years ago. So that's how quickly time flies, eh? Because it feels like the other day. Yeah.
Well,
but anyway.
Well, speaking of how time flies, we have hit the hour mark. So let's go
and
ahead.
It's midnight. Exactly. I'm looking at double note here.
All right.
Any minute now, my mother-in-law's going to come from the room behind me.
Well, let's give out our I guess information or whatever. I'll start off and say that I'm going to try to do this weekly. My plan is to do it Thursday mornings. So next week we'll see how I do by myself, see if it's a train wreck or not.
You can always call Makara in. She's expert. Hey, Makara, would you be up for it? I like to. I'm organizing all of this for you. Just taking over as usual.
I'm fine with that if she is.
Yeah,
I'm
down
think next week.
If it's Power Rangers or Pokemon, I'm down.
Pokemon.
Exactly. You guys can talk up a storm.
Hey, I help Beardo with his streams, so Pokemon.
So next week, I think I'm planning on doing the Green with Evil arc. So that 5-episode arc, and I'm going to try to like work my way through Mighty Morphin, and then go into the other seasons and try to do like the major arcs, of the show. Maybe from time to time mention like Monsters of the Week that I really liked, but go from there. But
Yeah.
Makara, where can people find you if you want them to?
Well, I have 2 different channels, but my main channel is my art channel, and I'm also on Twitter, so can't
All
miss me.
right. Well, thank you for coming today. I absolutely appreciate it.
Oh, well,
Wasn't
thank you for
expecting
the
this.
invite. I wasn't expecting it, so but it was fun.
And
Yeah.
Jeanette, as
Thanks.
I coined her, the meme queen. She's
Oh,
got
I'm
that
not
her
doing
most,
much memes lately.
but you got that most
Oh,
recent video you put out of the G&G crew all on bikes. That was gold.
the one I did for TNME.
Yeah.
You must go check out. I've actually that was just a 2-minute clip.
Yeah, I
But
saw you did the longer one.
yeah, because I had so much footage left over from animating for the TNME one that I decided to animate the whole song. So that clip is now also up on YouTube. So if anyone
All
hasn't
right.
liked and subscribed and whatever, please go. I'm trying to put my link in the
chat.
Yeah, got it. Copy link. Sorry, I'm on 2 different laptops here. And paste. And there we go. Showing off all my double chins.
Yeah. Double chin club over here.
Yeah, fuck. Yeah, but at my age, fuck it. I couldn't be bothered, honestly. Yeah.
All right. Well, ladies, thank you so much for coming on this episode. This was very last minute, very impromptu. I guess I should
Cool.
thank Cole Hauser for getting sick, as messed up as that sounds. But that's all right.
Shampoo Carlhauser. Yeah, no, it's cool. Yeah. And now you and Makara can stream as well. That's fantastic because that'll be an awesome
Absolutely.
stream. I'll watch that. I'll definitely tune in. Yeah.
Yeah.
This year, I did do something in the show that was worth it. Oh.
All righty. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a great episode. I'm going to end it here, and we will be back on Thursday, and it'll probably be around 9 or 9.
Okay, so on Thursdays I do stream with Brimstone and Wasp.
Okay.
So
what stream
What
is
time?
that, Makara? Don't you want to drop it in the links as well? Or when you do you advertise it on X as well?
I think he does. It's just on Thursdays in the evening. Brimstone does and Wasp do their streams, and I co-host with them. So it's just on
Okay. You
Thursdays.
must share the link with me because even if I can't watch it straight away, I can watch it the next day because your evening is early hours of the morning for me, which is why I miss most of the American stuff.
And that's why,
Because, I mean,
I don't know if Makara will want to get up so early because I know she's 2 hours behind me, and I would
And
be
if he
doing my
knows I'm
stream
not, I'm not a morning person.
yeah. Yeah, but send
So-
me just tag me on X so that I can, watch it afterwards. Because Brimstone always pops into our chats with the podcast that Carlhouse and I do. Brimstone's always there. And yeah, so I definitely want to support anything that you guys do as well. But even if I'm watching it afterwards because of sleep.
And I believe Brimstone does one with Cole Hauser also. If I'm not mistaken.
Carlhauser has a couple that he's on. I know he does one with Isaac as well. I think that's on a Monday night. Yeah. Carlhauser's busy these days.
Yeah, he's a busy man.
Yeah, no, that's good. That's good.
That's probably why his whole world's in shambles with being out with a cold.
Oh, shame, man. Yeah. I said to him, it's probably universe's way of making sure he gets some rest.
Yeah. Well, the universe gives you what you need. So.
Yeah. Where's the money?
All right, ladies. Well, you all have a great day. And I
You
will
too,
talk to y'all
James.
later.
And it was
Chat, thank
lovely
you for being
meeting
here.
you, Makara.
It was
It was
lovely
really
meeting you
lovely. I
too.
always see you chat and you're always dropping comments on my channel. So I really appreciate that. Thank you so much, girl. Yeah. Keep well.
Bye, ladies.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, everyone in chat.